So we're going to talk about an item today that kind of also in a small way is an indicator of future Rise of the Beast adjacent related product. Now, what we got here is a brand new wave. This is a little gift set of the Transformers Jada Toys Nano Minifigs. Now, what does this really have to do with Rise of the Beast, our brand new Transformer movie next year and everything? What's all this new product that we have here, these little die-cast figures? What is going on here? So let's talk about that. So these were found unannounced. We didn't know that this was coming. These were found in a Walmart in Ontario, Canada. These are Walmart exclusive. And what this indicates, this is supposed to be Series 2 of the Transformers Nano Minifigs from Jada Toys. Now, we had Series 1. It was also a box set, and it was only a box set because usually these Nano Minifigs, sometimes they come in box sets and sometimes they come in box sets and also sold individually. The very first wave that we got, which had Hot Rod and Optimus Prime and the classic Seekers and stuff like that, and Shockwave and Ultra Magnus, that set was only sold as a box set. There was no individual releases. This is a Series 2, and in this Series 2, it's also a box set, but also has at the bottom here 2 exclusive figures to this box set. So I guess it's implying that maybe these will be sold individually also at some point if there's exclusive stuff to this set here. Now, what is in this set? This one is really interesting in their choice of characters and is much more an indication of, number one, Rise of the Beast having something adjacent in relation to product and character, and that of trademark saving. Now, what do I mean about the in relation to adjacent characters with Rise of the Beast? I'm reminded when the 2007 Michael Bay movie came out, a lot of different licensed retailers that had different kinds of Transformer product that wasn't movie related would sometimes feature characters that had appeared in the Michael Bay movie, but would use their Generation 1 incarnations. A very funny example, and it's so funny because how often do you have merchandise of this guy, except maybe only recently? There was this Nintendo DS cover that would feature different Generation 1 art of different Generation 1 characters, and they chose all the characters that had names that were related to the first Michael Bay movie. Now you say to yourself, well, really? They had a DS cover for Micromaster Barricade, the blue and pink Formula One? Yes, they did. And it was weird, and then they used Vortex for some reason to represent Blackout, because I guess the half Micromaster of Blackout didn't have good art at the time or something. I don't know why they did that, but either way, so I feel like something is going on here too. So let's first go over the characters and we'll kind of hit up on those other ones too. So we have some brand new sculpts, some brand new molds. There's just a lot going on here. We got an Optimus Prime that's a brand new sculpt from the previous one we got. This one is a new mold that has like an axe. We have a Bumble Bee that ironically, and this is going to be funny because it's how they play off of each other, it's Bumble Bee, but it's a repaint of the Cliff Jumper mold. So you could call it Bumble Bee, but it could also be Yellow Cliff Jumper, which was a old Generation 1 toy back in the day, the Yellow Cliff Jumpers. We have a Beast Wars Megatron, brand new mold. Again, Beast Wars, we're going to have that connection to Rise of the Beast stuff. We have a Nemesis Prime. This is a direct repaint of the Optimus Prime mold that we got before in Wave 1. He's the stand-in for Scourge. We have a Scourge in the new Rise of the Beast movie. Then we have Beast Wars Optimus Primal, represented from his season one Beast Wars design. But interestingly enough, and this has to do with all the Beast characters, all of them are represented by Autobots or Decepticons. So that Beast Wars Megatron, a Decepticon, this Beast Wars Optimus Primal, an Autobot. Then we have Wheeljack here. Now, Wheeljack is a straight-up re-release from the original box set. Now, you ask yourself, okay, how come they just re-released Wheeljack? Why didn't they just repaint him into another character like all the others here? Why not just do Exhaust? Well, because Wheeljack's in the Rise of the Beast movie, so they want to have some Wheeljack representation in this box set. We also have a brand new sculpt here with G1 Scorpenoc. And here's another weird one. People are going why is he included? Well, he's in the Beast Wars movie. So our Rise of the Beast Wars movie. So he has to be here too. G1 Battle Trap, because we have a trademarked Battle Trap character with the Terracons in the Rise of the Beast movie. So we're going to have the Generation 1 representation here in this box set. We got Beast Wars Rhinox. Again, he's in the movie. Again, represented here with his Season 1 design. We got a Beast Wars Airraiser. Again, in the movie. Represented here with their Beast Wars Season 1 design. We got G1 Sound Blaster, straight up repaint of the sound wave from the first wave. We got some Seekers here. We got Nova Storm, which is from the Starscream or Thundercracker mold. We got Acid Storm, again from the Sunstreaker, from the Starscream Thundercracker mold. And then we got Red Wing. Nice to see Red Wing get some new toy action again. Red Wing from the Skywarp mold. So even keeping the trademarks for Nova Storm, Acid Storm, and Red Wing alive and well with this release. We have Cheetor, again, his Season 1 design, but also is a Rise of the Beast character. We have Mirage, again, a brand new sculpt based on his G1 design, but also in the Rise of the Beast movie. You see what I'm going with here? Then we got the two exclusive to this set figures. We got G1 Bumblebee. It's going to be G1 Cliffjumper using the G1 Bumblebee sculpt from Wave 1. So instead we have here a red Bumblebee as opposed to... I just loved how it's straight up the Volkswagen sculpt, but in red. So I dig that. And then we got a G1 Spin Out from the Sunstreaker mold from Wave 1. So nice little mix of stuff there. I mean, obviously there was a lot of different things they could have done if they wanted to do straight up repaints. They could have just brought so many different characters from that first box set. I mean, they had RC in the original one. That could have been Paradron Medic, or they could have even painted it like Nightbird. I'm surprised they didn't do that one. Jazz could have been Stepper, aka Ricochet. The Prowl mold could have been Silver Streak, Smokescreen, Blue Streak, or even if you want to have fun, Barricade. The Ironhide could have been Ratchet with some clever, paint work. The Ultra Magnus could have been Delta Magnus. The Shockwave could have been Shackwave. Like I said, the Wheeljack could have been Exhaust. I know I'm leaving out stuff here. The Ultra Magnus could have been from the Optimus. Could have been a white Optimus Prime as, Under Armour Ultra Magnus. And I mean, they barely scratched the surface with the Seekers. I mean, Sunstorm, Bitstream, Hotlink. I mean, if you even want to have fun, try to paint your way into a Slipstream in there too. I mean, I could go on. And of course, even Hot Rod's part of that set, do a dark Rodimus, black Rodimus, whatever you want to call it. There's a lot of fun that I'm pretty sure we're going to see more repaints of these molds. And now that there's new molds added to it with Series 2 here, the Scorpenoc could be a Black Zarek. The Optimus Primal could be a Burning Convoy. I mean, we could go on and on. Black Cheetor could be Shadow Panther. The Airraiser could be turned into one of many different characters in terms of the repaints. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of meat left on the bone, like I said. But again, at the end of the day, this box set, why it exists, is saving trademarks and also having a product that, while they can't probably do movie stuff, they can't do Rise of the Beast movie stuff, but they could still have those Rise of the Beast movie trademark and characters in this box set. So when that movie comes out, they could have some product side by side with it to go, hey, you want Battle Trap? We got Battle Trap. You want Airraiser? We got Airraiser. We got all of that. You want Mirage? We got Mirage. That's the way I kind of see it. And it's interesting that this pops up now completely unexpected when like we had originally that catalog leak back in February where we saw that first wave of the Nano Minifigs. And in that same catalog list, there was also the wave 2 of the Nano Hollywood Rides, which are those little like micro machine scaled kind of die-cast vehicles. Wave 1 was the Starscream, the Bumblebee, and the Optimus, and we saw a Wave 2 that was supposed to have Skyfire, Hot Rod, and Sideswipe. Has anyone seen that? I'm curious because I have not seen that in the wild yet. It's been quite a while, and that was in the same catalog with the Wave 1 stuff. The Wave 1 Nano Minifigs, or whatever you want to call them, the Nano Figs, they're out there. Now we're on Wave 2 showing up, and I haven't seen these, Hollywood rides, so I'm really curious. Let me know if you've seen those, but otherwise, interesting set. Again, this is the kind of stuff that, it's cheap little things with paint. You kind of just have them on display on your desk or something, but if you're that one Battle Trap fan or you really love Beast Wars, this is a nice little set for you. Like I told you, 2023 especially is going to be a very big Beast Wars year and a Beast-related year with the Rise of the Beast movie, and this is just one small example of many other things that are going to come when it comes to these characters. The Monopoly Beast Wars was just the beginning of it. There's going to be much more in the future.